Popular Culture Research Team. How can I help you? And back joining us in the studio for Popular Culture Research Team. She's in her tiara. She got everything going on with the fancy gloves and everything because not today, but tomorrow's her birthday. It's Eugene's. Eugene joining us in the studio. Eugene, happy early birthday.
Hi guys, happy Friday and happy birthday to me.
Happy early birthday. Is it tomorrow, right?
Yes, it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
Yes.
We usually don't do this. But, you know, we had to give her a chance to have the tiara and everything like that, just to be a princess, because I was the original princess, because I was the first one to do it. But...
Yes.
Very
I'm a
nice.
little bit embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? I did it.
You did it.
That's not even embarrassed. That's just like...
Yes.
Weird stuff.
Yes, thank you so much.
What are you doing for your birthday?
I have a lot of plans.
Yes.
I'm going to go to Gangneung.
Very nice.
Yes. To see ocean a little bit.
Eat a lot of food, good food.
Yes.
Drink some stuff. It's fun. There's going to be a lot of people.
It might be because it's like holiday.
Yeah, it's a long extended weekend.
Yes,
so
right.
I heard that a lot of people are going to the East Coast this year.
Yes, right.
But it's okay. It's probably because they heard that Eugene was going.
Yes, because I'm a birthday girl, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my God, you guys are so messed up.
Why?
Ben Suggs, wow, she dressed up. You should go to a birthday photo shoot. You're so beautiful. I dressed the same way. You guys didn't say that about me.
Thank you.
Taeyoung's also listening. Says happy early birthday.
Thank you so much.
Only for Eugene's do we have an early birthday thing. That's just.
Yes.
Why is that?
It's not my thing. I don't know.
It's because it's at my size. That's
You're
why.
my.
It's on
your
my
size?
size.
It's like a customized size. I didn't know that.
It's on my size. That's why.
Thank you.
Oh, anyways.
Thank you, guys.
Made It Up says, which bottle of wine did you give her, Esther? How did you know? How did you give her? I give her a nice champagne. I give her a nice bottle of champagne.
Yes.
Eugene, we're back for another week on The Light in Your Eyes.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, right.
And third week. Let's go into it.
Okay, so that's the point. So before Heza became old, she once stayed up all night playing games with her friends. And because she kept losing, she got so competitive that she wouldn't even let her friends go to the bathroom.
Oh my
so
gosh.
instead, she gives her a so-called yogang and says, just use this. And that brings us to today's first topic with this outfit, Korean bathroom culture.
Guys, this is a weird thing to talk about as she's dressed up like this.
Like this.
Yogang, are you familiar with yogang?
Yes, I know what yogang is.
Have you ever...
No.
Because when I was a kid, I've used it.
You used it.
When I went to visit my grandparents' house and they had those like old bathrooms.
Yes, right.
Where if you fall down, there's all poop there. So they gave me a yogang. So let's talk about yogang, what yogang is, because it will be very unfamiliar to our listeners overseas, right?
Very. So it's basically a traditional chamber pot. It's a portable indoor toilet that people used at home, especially at night in the past, before modern bathrooms became common. It was usually made of brass or ceramic, depending on the period. In the past, many Korean homes didn't have bathrooms inside the house.
Yes.
The toilet was often outside, usually in a corner of the yard, away from the main living space. So imagine waking up in the middle of the night in winter, having to go outside just to use the bathroom. That's exactly why this yogang was useful, and we're having pictures of yogang.
This is a little small.
This is like for kids.
This is like serious. I don't even think like even for a kid that may be a little bit small. Yogang's a lot bigger than that.
Yeah,
and so
right.
basically what you do is you use that to urinate.
Of course.
And oh my goodness.
I got this.
Oh my
I got
goodness.
this photo. So that's how you use this yogang.
I didn't know you could do that too. I thought it was only for urination, but that one's made out of ceramic, which I don't think would be a popular choice. Because let's say, because you have to go outside and throw it away. Let's say you drop it, and now you're just messed up.
Yeah.
That's just. I used it when I was young. Again, when I went to the countryside, because the countryside had those shacks where if you fall down, kids could fall down. It's poop everywhere.
It's like a huge hole.
Yeah, it's a huge hole.
Right.
And so for kids, it's a little dangerous. So we used to use that. And you don't see this anymore. You really don't see this anymore. But makes sense. So indoor bathrooms, pretty recent thing in Korea too.
Relatively, yes. So flush toilets first appeared in Korea in the late 19th century, but it took a very long time for them to become common in ordinary homes. For many people, especially in rural areas, outdoor toilets remained part of their daily life for decades. So when we talk about Korean bathrooms today, it's actually amazing how much things have changed in just a few generations. Actually, when I was little, maybe around 3 or 4 years old, I remember seeing this yogang at my grandma's house in the countryside.
Yeah, it's always in like the countryside where like again
Not
the
in a
bathroom
city.
situation is a bit,
Yes.
iffy. But yogang definitely played an important role back then.
Exactly. So these days, almost every home has an indoor bathroom, and outdoor toilets are extremely rare now. And Korea's public restrooms today are pretty clean. One thing many foreign visitors notice in Korea is how easy it is to find public restrooms. Compared to many other countries, Korea has public restrooms in so many places. And what surprises many visitors is that they're usually free to use and often very well maintained. In some countries, you have to pay to use public restrooms,
Yes.
but in Korea, public toilets are generally free.
I have to say one of the worst things I've ever experienced was a bathroom on Main Street stop on the 7 train in New York City.
In New York City.
It is
Please don't.
but here in Korea, even the subway station bathrooms
Yes.
are super clean.
Super clean.
Super clean. Like it's unbelievable how clean it is.
Yes,
So you're safe from
right.
that. But was there like a specific turning point that helped Korea improve its public bathroom and restrooms so much?
Of course. So Korea made a huge effort to improve public restrooms, especially before the 2002 FIFA World Cup. Because Korea was hosting visitors from all over the world, there was a national movement to upgrade public restrooms and make them cleaner, safer, and more accessible. And that effort changed the standard. Today, public restrooms in Korea are generally very convenient. Like highway rest stops have surprisingly nice restrooms, and restrooms along the Han River are usually well maintained. And in many city buildings like department stores, subway stations, and cafes, you can often find clean restrooms pretty easily. So compared to the past, the change is really dramatic.
And let's face it, if you're a traveler, I mean, this is something that's really, really important.
Absolutely. And this is a bit of an older story, but I remember seeing a clip of Tom Holland when he visited Korea for an Avengers movie promotion. He uploaded a video and was apparently fascinated by a Korean high-tech toilet. The lid opened automatically when it detected a person, and there were lights inside, probably for hygiene purposes. And he jokingly called it a disco toilet, which was honestly so funny. So I brought a video of him.
Yeah, we have a video of Tom Holland's disco toilet.
Oh shit.
I couldn't edit it. That was a real response.
Naughty. Hey, I mean, technically it could have been what's inside there, but anyways, yeah, I mean, if you're experiencing this for the very first time,
Yes.
it's wild.
Wild.
And I'll tell you this, I don't have that kind of stuff in my home. But we, like in Korea, like everyone has like a bidet, like almost everyone has like a bidet.
Bidet.
And that colors for like, what is it, to kill germs and things like
Yes,
that.
right. The blue one.
But it'll be funny if it starts talking too. Because, I think there's like talking bidets. Like it'll be weird if they go, thank you. It's like, I don't know, something like that. But from yogang to really disco toilets, I mean, that's quite a journey.
Yes, and Korea even has some public restrooms with amazing views. One famous example is Namsan Tower, one of the most popular landmarks in Seoul. Some people even say if you go to Namsan Tower, you have to check out the restroom.
Really?
I'll show you the photo first.
We got photos.
Yeah, we have it.
We're gonna have to wait a little bit for
Okay,
the photos
so
a bit, but
like in just few generations, it has changed a lot.
oh geez,
You can see.
oh
it,
my
right?
goodness.
Like the view itself.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that you have a view that good. Oh,
Wow. Wow.
very nice.
The night view.
Very
While
nice
using
view. That's
toilet.
wow. Wawawiwa.
So Yeouido area. You can see the Yeouido
Oh
area.
my goodness. That's just. I don't know how I feel
Guys,
about
check it
that.
out, please.
That's just... Yeah, we went from outdoor bathrooms and just dirty stuff to now this amazing
Yes,
bathrooms.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, that's how it is. Guys, you don't have to worry about going to bathrooms in Korea. We're serious about that kind of stuff.
Right.
I don't know if you know, the best bathroom, the most fun bathroom, I know this is weird to say, fun bathroom.
Fun bathroom.
You know, like the rest stops, like the highway rest stops? There was one, I forgot which one it was, near Seoul, not too far away from Seoul, where for the guys, because you know, we have to do it standing up, it's a game.
Huh?
And so you have to hit a certain spot, and then in the front there's a screen, and then it's like a character trying to do like Hadouken.
Oh, really?
And you have to save energy, and it goes, and then if you save all the energy, so longer you...
Is that
It
real?
goes, it's a game. And
Wow.
So for the first time ever in my life, I had fun urinating.
Really?
Koreans got good bathrooms, I'm telling you. It's cool stuff.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect that.
Anyways, we'll continue to talk about other hidden cultural elements within
Yes,
this
yes.
drama that we've been talking about. But speaking of bathrooms, I apologize if anyone's eating right now.
Sorry.
This is Daybreak with Where's the Bathroom? 화장실이 어디죠? Back in the studio with the early birthday girl, Eugene. Oh, Eugene. She's really enjoying herself. Now she got the gloves on and everything now.
Everything.
She got the gloves. We're talking about light in your eyes,
Yes.
and we talked about bathrooms. Bathrooms, Koreans, they're serious about bathrooms. What's our next topic?
So our second topic comes from something Heda realizes in the drama. So she goes from being a young woman directly into the body of an old woman.
Right.
But as many women know, before we become old, there is usually another major stage we go through, menopause. So menopause is a natural biological transition usually caused by hormonal changes as estrogen levels decline. And because hormones affect not only the body but also energy and emotions, this stage can be physically and emotionally difficult for many women.
Yeah.
So when Heja sees her mom going through that stage of life, she can only watch from the side because she skipped that entire chapter herself. So she understands it in her head, but she hasn't experienced it in her own body.
So Heja skipped not just the middle age, but she also that whole physical and the
Right.
emotional transition that you go through, right?
Exactly. And in Korea, there's even a common joke that says if menopause and puberty fight, menopause wins.
Oh, definitely.
Of course, it can sound unfair, but at the same time, it comes from the fact that hormonal changes can make mood swings and emotional ups and downs very real. So instead of reducing middle-aged women to that stereotype, I think today's topic is really about Korean middle-aged women and how many of them face this stage, overcome it, and begin to rediscover themselves.
Yeah, I mean, everyone goes through it differently.
Yes.
I think I was in... Where was I when my mom went through it? I forgot where I was, but I didn't have to deal with there. My brother did, and he said it was rough. Mm-hmm. It was rough.
Yes.
But again, I think the other thing here is that it sounds much more mature and meaningful than just saying middle-aged moms just be cray. Mm-hmm. You know?
Exactly. Yes. So when we covered the dream life of Mr. Kim, we talked about the pressure and responsibility carried by Korean men as fathers and breadwinners, but women of that same generation also carried a different kind of weight. Especially in Korea, the role of mother has traditionally carried a lot of emotional and practical responsibility, like managing the household, taking care of their children's education, looking after elderly parents, and emotionally supporting the entire family. So for a long time, this can also make women lose sight of themselves as individuals. So middle age becomes the first time in years when they can finally look back at themselves, not as a mother, not as a wife, but as a person. It's not just about aging, it's also about identity.
I like that. From like mom back to me.
Right. And these days, a lot of middle-aged Korean women are not just passively accepting aging or this kind of hormonal changes. They're becoming more active in creating their own path. For example, they're making bucket lists and actually doing them, like running a 5K marathon, starting weight training, building muscle, or even taking body profile photos. And some choose freedom and independence, like traveling alone to Jeju Island for a month, which
Jeez.
my mom actually did.
Whoa.
Going on overseas backpacking trips or taking the kind of trip they never had time for when they were raising children. And some study foreign languages, get certificates, start small businesses. So it's all about rebuilding self-confidence and realizing I can still begin something new.
You know, there's this. I mean, this is not really to do with menopause or anything like that, but just
Yes.
kind of like respect for women. You know, a long time ago, like if you're a mother,
Yes,
right? So like my wife
your wife.
would be called like 아론이 엄마,
Oh, yes.
right? My mom would be like 승재 엄마. So that just kind of gives you this title as you're someone's mom and
Right.
no one else.
Yes.
So because now that's looked down upon, we don't do that anymore. So we don't go so-and-so's mom. We just call them by their name.
Right.
And so I thought that was a real cool thing because you don't only want to be identified as someone's mom.
Or,
Because before you were someone's mom, you were you.
oh,
Right?
right. That's the whole point.
So that's what the kind of change that we're seeing here in Korea as well. I mean, it's not menopause, but again, finding yourself and things like that. So
Yes.
this is like a second beginning almost.
Exactly. And these days, I'm glad to see many women actively creating their own lives, which also reminds me of older Korean women becoming public figures in a very new way, especially through platforms like YouTube.
Yep.
So a great example is Park Mang-rae, also known internationally as Korea Grandma. Of course, she's not a middle-aged woman going through a menopause, but I think her story still connects to today's topic. She became famous on YouTube in her 70s, and what made her so inspiring was that she was completely herself.
You know, like, that's the thing, right? If you're on air, like, even for myself, I'll be honest with you, it's like, I'm being an entertainer me.
Yes,
You know, like,
I know that.
this is not like real SJ. Or, like, if I'm meeting certain people, I have to act a certain way.
Yes.
But her, it's like, she's being real.
Yes.
She's just being real.
right.
And so, why is she so famous globally, though?
Because she tried things like traveling, beauty content, fashion, and even adventurous activities. So people loved seeing an older Korean woman live so freely. International media also paid attention to her because she challenged the idea that life becomes smaller as you get older. The New York Times described her as a leading example of Grey-naissance, a blend of gray and Renaissance referring to older people entering a new golden age. So her story showed that aging doesn't have to mean disappearing. It can also mean becoming more visible, more confident, and more yourself.
Yep.
I love that.
Yep. I'm telling you, it's different. It's a different society because
Yes.
women are more empowered. They have more, you know, again, you're not basically only someone's husband or someone's mom and things like that. It's more about who you are as a person first. And sure, she's not just a grandma.
She's
right?
not just a grandma.
I mean, she's kind of like, she's real cool for a grandma. But it's amazing. It's inspiring. And again, the topic is not really menopause.
Right. The real topic is that entering menopause can also mean entering a new chapter of life. After years of living as someone's mom, someone's wife, or someone's caregiver, many Korean women are starting to ask, what do I want to do with the rest of my life? Or who am I outside of my family roles? And that question itself is very meaningful because for many of them, this is the moment they begin living not only for their families, but also for themselves. And honestly, I think that's a story many people around the world can relate to.
That's right. Special stuff here. Special stuff indeed.
Yes.
Bahar says, true, my mom also started learning English. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. I
That's
mean,
amazing.
Bahar, you could tell, see like, where you take the language stuff from. Bahar is like basically fluent in Korean, by the way.
Ooh.
We're going to take another short song break before we wrap up the third part and wrap up this segment. But first, it's Yunha with Ord Cloud, Orut Gurum. Bahar says, I can never match my mom's energy. She got her master's degree raising two teenagers single-handedly while she had a full-time job. That's just... Yeah, that is mad respect.
Wow.
Respect. Where's that from? Huh? Michael Jackson?
Sorry.
Parasite.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Respect. What is it? Is
Oh,
that?
yes,
The guy
from
was
Parasite. Yes.
the basement,
I'm
right?
obsessed with Michael Jackson.
Michael
Sorry.
Jackson.
Sorry, guys.
Guys, Yujin has this thing where she watches a movie, she gets like hooked on it. It was like the
fell in love
F1.
with-
Are you still watching
Yes,
F1?
of course.
You still watch F1?
Yes, tomorrow.
And then now
Every
she's into
single
Michael
day.
Jackson because she watched Michael.
I love Michael Jackson.
So Costa, now
though.
you got to do your Michael Jackson impersonation. Come on
Please,
now.
please.
Come on. Anyways, what's our final topic today?
So our final topic comes from Heja's mom.
Okay.
So in the drama, Heja's mother runs a small hair salon, and Heja also knows how to do hair thing. So today's final topic is a very familiar hairstyle in Korea, the classic Korean grandma perm.
That's right. So when we were having our staff meeting, this was a question that I really had because yeah. Like for ages, I've always seen it. I was like, why is it that when they get to a certain age, why does all Korean, not all, most Korean elderly women have this special kind of perm? And I found out the reason, and so I learned something new.
Yes.
The grandma perm. But again, every Korean knows what that's like, right?
Yes. When you picture a Korean grandma, this is probably the hairstyle you're thinking of. It's usually short, tightly curled, very voluminous, and rounded in shape. The curls are strong, the hair looks full, and the style stays in place for a long time. It's very practical. So once you get the perm, you don't have to style your hair every morning. And even on rainy or humid days, it doesn't fall flat as easily. It's a very efficient hairstyle. And we're having a photos here.
Even though they're not harmonies. By the way, this is from Reply 1988. None of them are harmonies, but back then this perm was very popular.
Yes.
And this very, very curly, round perm.
You're so cute. Look at that.
I remember seeing this on Cyworld.
If you go to like countryside, you can see this.
Oh,
They're so adorable.
oh my
though.
goodness! I almost feel like I see my grandmother in there. Oh, this is guys. Our producer said 100% they all went to the same salon.
True.
That's probably true.
Yes.
That's probably true. But again, it makes sense, right?
It
just makes
does.
because I was like, why is it that they all have the same hair? But you save money.
Yes.
When you get older, you lose volume and you lose hair.
Right.
So it makes it, like you said, it's more volume and it looks like you have more hair and things like
Yes.
that. And you're also trying to save money.
Yes, also, and to understand why this hairstyle became so common in Korea, we have to go back a few decades. So in Korea, perms became widely popular from around the 1960s to the 1980s. So back then, going to the hair salon was not something people did every week. It took time, it cost money, and in many neighborhoods, there weren't that many salons. So if you got your hair done, it had to last. And many women were doing physically demanding work such as housework, farming, market work, raising children, like cooking, cleaning. So they needed a hairstyle that could survive daily life.
You know what's crazy? Like, my mom's a grandma now, right? Because she has
Yes.
grandchildren technically, and she's almost 70. The older she gets, the curlier her hair gets. Every time she comes back from the salon. And then she's like, I gotta get hair done. We got a family family gathering. I was like, okay. I was like, here's my card. Go get it. And it's like so curly. I was like, Mom, what is this? You're not at this age yet. She's like, no, this is what you have to do so that it lasts longer. I was like, that's what
Right.
grandmas say. That's what
that's
grandmas
practical.
say. Right, exactly. So it was beauty, but it was also functional.
Exactly. And in Korea, the neighborhood hair salon was also much more than just a place to get your hair done.
Yep.
It was almost like a community space. Women would come in, sit for hours, talk about family, neighborhoods, children, of course, health, money, gossip, everything. So the hair salon owner literally knew everyone's life story. And after applying the perm solution, some women would wrap their hair with a scarf or plastic covering, then go out to run errands.
Yep.
They might go to the market, buy groceries, or do something nearby, and then come back to the salon later for the next step.
But it's like if like a foreigner sees this, I mean, what is going on here? Why would they walk around with the perm treatment still on?
Yes, it sounds funny now, but it was actually very normal in some neighborhoods. The hair salon was part of everyday life, so people didn't feel the need to hide it. And that brings us to another fun part of Korean hair culture today, which is hair rollers, the famous front bang roller. In Korea, you can see women of different generations wearing them outside, like on the street, on the subway, on the bus, at school, and sometimes even at work. Usually it's one big roller on the bangs because people want that perfect volume in the front. We're having photos of as well.
What, we might as well just like take a picture of what Pooyoung does right before the show anyways. Because Pooyoung just be like having her big roller sitting on her computer right before she jumps into coffee break. And see, that's a small one. The girl on the left has the big one.
Bigger one.
I thought it was, you know what I thought it was?
What's
when I
what?
first saw this, because, you know, I'm a little bit older. I don't understand young people. I thought the bigger the roller, the higher the status you are.
What?
Yes.
That's
So she's like, that one, the
insane.
small roller, she's like lower status. And then the big roller,
That's not true.
that's what we used to call Zhang back in the days. She's the best fighter.
That's not true.
That's not true. It's just the volume that you want.
Yes, right.
Oh my goodness. But again, for like foreigners who see this, just be like, what are you doing? This is like a little bit weird.
Yes, right. So in some cultures, you would only wear hair rollers privately at home. But in Korea, especially among younger women, many people don't see it as embarrassing anymore. There was a Korean college student that said that she doesn't really care how she looks to strangers on the street. What matters is how she looks when she arrives at her destination
Yeah.
and in front of the people who matter to her. It shows a change from I have to look perfect at every moment to I'm allowed to be in the process of getting ready.
So, like, I made the argument, like, why don't you just do it in advance? Why do you have to do on the way to work? Or, like, let's say, like, why do you have to do it right before the show, you know, begins,
to
right?
maintain the
Yes,
whole volume.
the perfect.
Yes.
Like, because, you know, it's always the best right after it comes out.
Right.
And so I understand. I was like, okay, I understand. I'm just an old fart, and I just didn't understand. That's why you have all these young people have it on while they're in the subways. I thought it was just like a. Where is she? She still got. Look, she.
Is she wearing? Oh,
Is that a toilet roll?
no.
Oh, it's a roll.
roller.
Look how big it is. Look how big it is. That means she's like the best fighter of her group.
That's cute.
It's 일장. That's just
일장.
that's the best fighter in the group. That's what I thought it was. That's all I see. I don't even see her face. All I see is the roller. I don't even know how
that's
she'll be able to
cute.
maintain
That's
that.
cute.
Cool stuff there. But
Yes.
anyways, great stuff that we learned. I hope you
yes.
guys enjoyed all that. Eugene?
Yes. Oh, before I leave, my
Yes?
mom is watching this, and I want to thank my mom for having me, for giving this whole role to me. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Ji-yoon.
Man, what a wonderful, wonderful message.
Mom, I love you. I will call you not Mom, Ji-yoon.
By first name. You still have to call her Oma though. That's
Mom.
if I were to call my dad by his name, I think I'll get slapped in the face. But anyways,
I love you.
Eugene, thank you very much. Happy early birthday. Congratulations to Eugene's mom. Eugene's mom, even though I can't call her by her name. I just can't.
You can.
죄송합니다. I can't call her by her name. Have a wonderful
Thank you.
trip, and we'll see you again next week.
Thank you. See you next Friday. Bye.